Hey guys, it's Sprout here and welcome to a new weekly series that I'm going to be starting, which is Sprout News Updates. Now, I might do it weekly, it depends really what I've got to say, but this video is going to include channel updates, games I'm interested in, game updates, etc. So in this video specifically, I'm going to be going into detail why I'm not live streaming currently. I know a lot of people are asking us, why aren't you live, why are you not doing this, etc. Certain threats that have been made to my channel, as well as game updates for Badlands, who have been trying their best at the moment. Lost Light news, there's not much of it, but I can give you a little bit of it from what I know. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the Area F2 scenario / War in Arms, and a couple of games I'm looking forward to, which is Farlight 84 and one called Sequo or Sequo or something like that. Anyway, let's get straight into it in the order I've just said. Right, so then guys, first things first, a lot of people, especially on Badlands, global chat, a couple of people on my channel, on my Discord and stuff, I've been asking us recently, why aren't you live streaming? There's quite a simple reason. You might have noticed when I've been live, I've mentioned quite a lot that my phone needs the charger in, the battery drains too fast, stuff like that. So basically, the Black Shark 2 that I use, I've had it about 2 years. I won it in the best DPS competition when the game launched. So it's about 2 years old now. My charger no longer works for it. I have to use a separate charger, so my fast charging plug doesn't work. It works for other phones, it just doesn't work for mine. My phone doesn't keep the charge that it used to. It starts going downhill very, very fast. I have to charge it 2 or 3 times a day now instead of once every 2 days. It used to last a while. When I'm gaming, if I haven't got the charger in, it drains like 10% every 10 minutes. It literally goes down 1% every minute, sometimes 2%. It used to last 8 to 12 hours full on gaming, you know what I mean? And it's getting to the point where I've seen on the Black Shark groups, because I'm in a Black Shark group on Facebook, where people with the same model phone I've got have said, right, it started to treacle charge, the power started going down, and now I can't even switch it on. And I'm worried if I strain the battery too much that the phone's just going to give up altogether. Now, at the moment, I can't afford to replace it. As you know, a lot of videos I make, I'll say, like, you can become a supporter, you can do this, you can do that. Basically so I can replace the phone before it dies, honestly, and I can't play anymore. I can't make videos, I can't do this, I can't do that. So guys, if you do want to help, watch the videos, watch the adverts, you can become a channel supporter. It's completely optional, I'll eventually get there anyway. I'm a bit worried that my phone might die before I hit that point where I've got enough YouTube revenue to actually buy a new phone, because I would have to get a like for like or something better to still do the quality of videos that I do now. I mean, I don't want to say, please do this, please do that. It's entirely up to you. I do have supporters who have picked one of the monthly packages. I'm very, very grateful to all of you. It helps a lot. Everyone who watches my videos, it helps a lot. But right now, I don't want to stream for 2-3 hours with my charger in case I put too much strain on the battery, and that is literally it. I'm just waiting until I get a new phone. I've got my eye on the Red Magic Nubia 6 or something like that. It's a Snapdragon 888, 12GB of RAM, and I think it's about £500, rumoured to be about £500 in the UK. So I'm about 2/5 of the way there at the moment, so I've got a while to go, but hopefully this phone lasts that long. So that's that. Right, so guys, this next bit, threats made at my channel. You may remember last week I posted a Lost Light video that wasn't really a Lost Light video. I was having a go at YouTubers who clickbait, who they'll make a video that isn't anything to do with the title or the thumbnail, and I said it was for views, which it is. I mean, really, who activates monetization on their YouTube channel that isn't after the monetization? I mean, that's why I've got it activated, you know what I mean? So basically, I took care in the video not to put people's names in, not to put people's faces in, but obviously it was quite clear I was on about specifically because it was the two examples I had at hand when I made the video. So I thought, well, I'll just use these two. They're quite easy to screenshot the thumbnails and stuff because they were good examples of a clickbait video, and that's why I used them. Now, one of them, the second one, probably just took it in his stride. He wasn't really bothered. I didn't hear anything back about it. I didn't expect to hear anything back to it, if I'm honest. But the other one sent one of his followers, I'd say followers very loosely, it's one of his admins, one of his Discord admins after us. So I got a nice threatening message on Messenger, of all places. They found my personal profile somehow, basically saying, take a video down or we will send 6,000 angry trolls to your channel, which is fair enough. And I thought, well, I don't know who we are, block. So I blocked them. And then they came on my Discord server, and I'll flash the comment here somewhere if I figure out how to edit it into my video. And basically, I was on about it to my Discord because I'm quite open with things. I said it was, I was just taking the mick, you know, they're going to send 600 trolls to us, and they said this. So, I mean, I don't know what to really say to that, but whatever, you know, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But the most recent video from the YouTuber in question at the very end, he's doing lots of justification throughout the video, and then at the very end he says, enjoy your copyright strikes and your channel's going to get took down. I mean, I edited a thumbnail for 4 seconds of my video and talked over it. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the copyright guidelines on YouTube, but if you take somebody else's content and make it your own, it negates the copyright, and also it has to be a clip over 10 seconds or something like that. And I didn't use any video footage, which he claims I did, but you know, it's one of them things. Obviously I must have made him really mad, and now he's raging about it. That's up to him. Anyways, let's just leave that subject now, because I don't know, I can't help but laugh. I really can't. Anyway, let's get into more pressing issues regarding games that I actually play. Right guys, so in this bit I want to talk a bit about the Badlands update, the patch notes that came to us last week. Now, not the clan system's fine, except the 20 member limit's a bit naff. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to increase that in the future, but we'll just have to wait and see. The main thing I want to talk about is the matching system adjustments to shelter normal. When the character is over level 6 and has the asset value of over 600,000, matching will be unavailable. Now, people who are absolutely rich as hell on the game, you know, they've got millions and millions of cash and stuff, can't join normal anymore. I can't join normal anymore because I've got 1 million cash and 500,000 asset value, so it's like a 1.5 million or something like that. So I can't actually join. But what people were doing is they were wasting all their cash and then just keeping so much in their warehouse so they could still join with their tier 5, their gold tier 5, you know what I mean? They can still join with their really high gear. So what Badlands have done, because, I mean, me and other content creators and a lot of the community have been saying, look, the fix for this is to put a CE cap. So what they've done is, which hats up to them, they should have done this in the first place, they've kept the original asset value restriction and the level 6 restriction, and they've added a CE cap, which I can show you here if I move over to game announcement. So that's the ban, hackers, whatever. So now if we go to this one, the matching requirements adjustments, they've still kept it at 600,000, but they've now added a CE limit of 7,000. So you can still join with golden tier 5, but then you can't take a decent gun. You can take a decent gun, but you can't take a really good armor. And I think that's going to give the edge a bit to more new players. It's something we've been asking for a while, and I'm glad they've managed to actually implement it. I think this is in game now. I'm not really sure. Let's just read it quickly. I think they might have just done a quick patch to add this. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it doesn't really say it. But if it's in the game now, fair enough. If not, it'll be in next Wednesday when the patch comes. I think they should have done this a while ago, but they've finally done it now, so that's good. Anyway, let's move on. So guys, let's talk a little bit about Lost Light. A lot of people seem to assume that I've got some sort of direct contact with the developers and I've got some sort of inside knowledge, and I don't. I know just about as much as everybody else does, but I will flick through some of the highlights of what they have obviously put on their Discord. So you've got upcoming content. One, I did a video on this a while ago about the winner takes all game mode, and 8 days after that they revealed upcoming content 2, which I believe was yesterday, about they're introducing an efficient sandbox modification system about the guns. I didn't see the need to do a full video on that because they already had this sort of thing, but they're sort of giving you presets for your modification system or something like that, whatever. But basically, guys, we're just waiting for new updates. I would love to see it's coming out in 2 weeks, coming out in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Going off the fact that they're 8 days apart, I'm hoping in another 8 days there'll be upcoming content 3 and 4 and 5. I don't know how many there's going to be, so there's no real way of saying the game is coming then. I just wish they would give us some sort of inclination, like, oh, hey guys, we're working towards this target or that target. But as I say, I have got no idea when it's coming out for the OBT or another CBT or iOS or anything like that. But as soon as I do know, I will let you all know. Don't you worry. Right, guys, for the first game of this video that I'm looking forward to coming is Farlight 84. Now, it was originally called Mission S, and I can't remember if I did a video on it, but I definitely live streamed it at least once on Facebook. But I'm talking a long time ago. Then the game just sort of disappeared from the radar, and I finally renamed. I got notifications on Facebook saying that the group had been renamed, the page had been renamed, etc. You can see the little gameplay by the little trailer here. So basically, it's a battle royale. You're starting a pod. You come in. You've got jetpacks. You've got lots of different guns, vehicles, and stuff. And at the time when I played it, it was extremely laggy. Not just for the server, but the game itself. You could barely move at certain scenarios where there was too much sort of loading in on the screen. But it does look pretty fun. I just hope it's not another Amiga Legends type of game where it's not amazing, but it's still fun to play, and it's just like another copy paste of another game. I like the whole, you've got charging pools and stuff like that, so you get energy weapons as well as bullet weapons, and you can go charge up your energy pack to be like a Ghostbuster or something, I don't know. But it's one of them ones to watch. You can't find it on TapTap. You can find it on Google Play in India, I think. It's either India or Brazil it's coming out. But they've hinted towards a beta test in April. I think it's April the 5th or April the 25th. I can't remember which one of them two dates. And it's going to be in Europe, I don't know where, and North America and South America, or something like that. But it's one of them ones to watch out for, at least for next month. And hopefully the beta is well received and it's a decent game. So we'll sharp see for that one. Right, this next game I'm looking forward to, guys, is called Sequo, or Special Insurgency Counter Operations. I couldn't remember the exact breakdown of the first little abbreviation when I was doing the intro of this video, but that's what it's called. I'm on the Discord server for it. You can find the Discord link on my server, so if you want to jump on there. Swell for Farlight 84 as well. Now, this one looks pretty good. I'll just play the video here. It doesn't really give much away in the video, but basically it's a team deathmatch, campaign mode, epic fights, blah, blah, blah. It gives us that Battlefield feel. I don't know why. It's got quite a lot of features in it and stuff. Quite a lot of hype. A lot of people on the Discord server waiting on it. And it just looks like one of them games that could be good. It might not. I don't know. So it's just one of them ones to watch. I haven't got a clue when the release is. They haven't, pardon me, give any footage. They're just basically setting up a Discord server at the moment. There is a couple of admins or developers kicking about that area, so you can go jump on and talk to them. A lot of them, I don't think, speak English, but quite a few of them do. So it's one of them things where I'm just waiting for it to come out to see what it's like. But a lot of people ask us, what games are you looking forward to, Spirit? What are you waiting for? So I just thought I'd do a couple of these in this week's news update, just to show you that. Right, lastly, guys, if you've been sitting through this incredibly long video, I do apologise. I just want to talk a bit about the Area F2 comeback rumour. Of course, this is all my opinion. I've got no sort of evidence or anything like that. I know quite a few of other content creators have been jumping on the a train for this year and it's coming back and such, come back and such, and it's been updated on APK services quite recently. So this one's been updated, I think was yesterday, with new opening trailer, blah blah blah. Now it might be coming back, it might not be. I couldn't really confirm because I've emailed devs and stuff and they don't reply to me, but I do know that there's a very similar game to this that a lot of people say is better, called Worn Arms, coming, and I think that this specific app page, I think the Area F2 developers are making a new game, and they're going to change this right before the end to the new game's name, which I think will be Worn Arms, because it looks very similar in the gameplay style. The game itself, similar guns, similar sort of thing going on with it, but obviously they can't bring Area F2 back realistically without being sued again, you know what I mean? They would have to change something, so if they're changing it, it'll not be the same game that comes back. So if it comes back, fair enough, but I don't believe it is. I think the developers are being clever here and they're using people's hype for the game that it used to be for their new game, which is going to be very similar, which will probably work just as well as this one did. So yeah. Right guys, that's been this first news update from the channel. If you have enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. Make sure you do subscribe. Of course, let us know in the comments if you want us to make this more regular. I'll try and do a bit more planning towards the start of the video, because some of the information, especially the new games and stuff, I kind of like, I start recording, I was like, oh, actually, what can I really say about them? But yeah, it's the first attempt at this sort of thing. There was another channel I follow called Level Cap Gaming. He does a very similar thing. Check him out, he's actually quite good. And I just thought, he doesn't do a mobile one, he does PC or something. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd give it a go. But hopefully I get a bit more information for other things next week and I can do another one. Because now that both my kids are at school, I get a bit more time in the afternoon to sit and record. So hopefully see you in the next video, and bye bye for now.